go. There's a fish.
Help me! Bobby, stop! No, you stop!
What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another beautiful day here in Pensacola, Florida. Today we are going to be kind of all over the place. As you guys know, the fishing has been weird. We're going to call it weird. It's not really been tough. It's just been weird. Like the normal spots we go to catch fish, they just haven't been there. And then when we do get to spots, the fish that are normally there, it's something totally different. So we definitely are catching fish. That's not the issue. It's just not the normal fish that we like to catch. Today, we're going to be all over the place. We're going to be on the Mako. We're going to be on the beach. Sarah's got a family photo session we're going to jump into later tonight. We're going to give you guys a chicken update. We got lots to talk to you guys about the chickens. But for right now, let's head out for a nice little early morning ride on the old Mako Pro Skiff 17. There we go. There's a fish. All right, guys. It's gonna be first fish of the day, but definitely not a keeper size. That's what we're after. We're getting right here to the end of red snapper season, but this dude is not the size we're looking for by any stretch of the imagination. He is a pretty small red snapper for real, but we got some big cut bait we're gonna drop. I was just kind of see if they were here, but we're gonna get this dude back. All right, so we do have potential to catch a keeper red snapper at this spot. Now, with it being this late in the season, I'm not sure, because I'm sure this spot's been fished pretty heavily. It's a pretty well-known spot, and we're only about a week from the end of snapper season, so I would be surprised if we did catch a keeper here, but you never know. There could be one just kind of lurking about. That was a good bite right there. He might have cut me off, actually. But definitely have potential to catch a big keeper red snapper. Jerry's never caught a keeper red snapper. Have you ever caught a red snapper at all?
No, I haven't caught
Really? Jerry's never caught a red snapper, period. So if we get him on anything, it's going to be his PV. Guys, that's a bite already. I mean, a bite is instant. The problem is I'm using super light tackle, so I don't know that. Yeah, I got another one, but again, he ain't gonna be big enough to keep. Jerry has a shot. Jerry's using the big setup, so Jerry definitely has a shot to catch a big keeper red snapper, but this is what we're dealing with right now, just the little small ones. Hopefully Jerry will be dealing with something much bigger here in just a moment. We're gonna get this dude back down there. Ow! He fish slapped me. Did y'all hear that? Like, that was loud. He hit me hard. You got a fish or you hung?
I might be hung. Dang it.
Yep.
What?
And this is a really good method for beginners or somebody new to cast it.
Dude, you caught a flounder. That's actually, pull him up in the boat. Get him in the boat. Get him up on the front. That's probably a keeper fish. Put him, they changed the regulations. I gotta check him. Y'all, Jerry got on his first flounder. No excitement in his voice because he didn't even realize he was on, but that is a flatty right there. Let's measure him. I think he's gonna be legal, Jerry. Hang on, we'll check here. Guys, really? Like, what are you doing? Like, come on. Don't be that guy if you're on the water, folks. Like, seriously. All right, y'all. There's not really. You didn't say anything. I didn't even know Jerry was on. So this dude is just over 14 inches. We are going to keep him and take him back to the house and do a catch and cook on him because we like some fresh flounder. So look at them teethers right there. Not a bad little flounder for Jerry. At least we got Jerry's skunk off the boat anyways.
Yep.
Jerry and I were on the Mako this morning at about 5:30, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, we had great conditions today to catch some fish and a lot of high hopes that just did not quite pan out. But this afternoon we decided to come out and walk the beach just to see if we could throw around a few diamond jigs, see if we could get into something out in the surf. But mainly the PYT has got a photo shoot that she's gonna be doing for one of our subscribers this afternoon out here. So Jerry and I decided we were gonna tag along, put a line in the water and see if we can't put a fish up on the sand. But y'all check it out. There's the PYT up there with her camera already in hand. She's probably getting some of those killer pictures you guys love to see her get so much. But I'm telling y'all right now, I ain't mad about it. We are having the time of our life out here just walking the beach. We're gonna see if we can't get anything. Got potential to catch ladyfish, bluefish, possibly a Spanish. Anything and everything could be hanging around out here. So we're just gonna see what we can get into all the way up until we have to go help PYT with her photo shoot, which won't be very long from now. So let's get some lines in the water and see if we can catch some fish. Let's go. Guys, so you hear us all the time talk about June grass, and this is exactly what we're talking about. That's what you're seeing, all this brown in the water. It's just that June grass that washes up. But we did find a spot right down here where I'm pretty confident we can get a line out. Now, I don't know, there's a pretty dark cut out there. Pretty confident that's gonna be grass too, but at least we got a spot right here on the shore where I think we can cast from and at least have a shot to maybe catch something in the surf today. We did manage to find us a spot where the grass is not too bad. Two things that caught me off guard today. One, I was really surprised at how crowded it was. I have fished down here on this end several times, and I've never seen the amount of people that are down here today, which is awesome, man. People getting out, enjoying our beaches. Absolutely love to see these guys out here having a good time, and really happy we found a clearing, because I'm going to tell you, from the time we started walking, we probably walked about a half mile from where we parked, and honestly had not seen any clearings at all where the grass wasn't just tremendously bad right up in the surf, which obviously you got to pull back through, and we were able to make our way out onto this little sandbar. So I'm not mad. Like, just to have the opportunity to come out here and wet a line with as bad as this grass is, I'm not complaining whatsoever. Just on a little 1 ounce, it's actually a jig that you would use, but I love using these jigs. Jerry, be careful. I just saw a stingray. Just saw a nice little stingray roll by. Definitely don't want to step on those dudes, that's for sure. Catch a barb to the leg, you're having a bad day, that's for sure. He's hooked up over here. Uh-oh, did he get him a bluefish? He did. I knew something was chasing baits out there, guys. That's exactly what it was. Just a little bluefish, it looks like from here. Maybe a blue runner. Could be a hardtail, I can't really tell. Get over and get a better look at it. Oh yeah, just a bluefish. There we go. Not a bad one either for the surf. Hey, you finally caught a fish today.
I know.
All right, there we have it, guys. I'll take a couple bluefish for reals.
Yeah.
Guys, there's a big giant stingray right there. You see that big stingray? Look at him right out there. When the wave comes over him, I saw him coming in. There he is up there now. See him?
Yeah.
Guys, that is a big giant stingray, and we're out here on this sandbar where the stingrays love to hang out. So if you're ever down here and you're doing what we're doing, and you're out here fishing, just make sure, stingrays really aren't that dangerous as long as you shuffle your feet. They will try to get away from you. They don't want any part of humans at all. So when you're coming out here, if you can't see the bottom, just make sure that you're shuffling your feet as you're coming out, and that's gonna keep you from stepping on one. And if you step on one, that's when you're kind of having a bad day, because that's when they try to barb you. If somebody my size stepped on me, I probably wouldn't be very happy about it either, if I'm being honest with you.
Then you don't gotta put that on the ground.
Where do I put it?
In the coop, baby.
I thought it went on the ground.
No. They scratch the ground, sweetheart. That's the whole point.
Yeah, that's why. That's why.
what
Put it in the coop.
That's why you have
In the
this.
coop, baby.
you-
That's the cage.
See
This
the
is the
tray?
coop.
See the tray there?
Why are you putting it on the ground?
I thought the whole thing was a coop.
No, baby, that's the cage. The whole point is for them to scratch the ground.
Are you serious?
Yes, sweetheart.
All right.
Where's the camera?
It's on.
Oh.
Y'all, are y'all seeing this right now? I told this girl to put pine shavings in the chicken coop, and she put them in the bottom of the cage.
But I thought the whole thing was a coop.
No, this is the cage. That's the coop.
I'm dead.
Daniel, if you're watching right now, I'm so sorry. I know you're so disappointed in her, and I would be too if I were you. She just spread like $5 worth of pine shavings on the ground where the chickens need to scratch. Are you kidding me right now? So y'all, the reason that
Sarah is putting pine in here is because, y'all, we got some laying hens. Now these are silkies. I'm gonna try to get one out.
Mila, no.
It's okay. She needs to understand what they are. Mila, no. All right, guys. So we did end up getting some. Mila, get down. We did end up getting some silkies. We got 2, and I'm gonna explain to y'all how we're gonna have room for them. Let's get these guys in their new home. All right, guys. So we got 1 gray one, 1 black one. And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, this gray one, this is Cluck Norris.
Oh.
100%. This girl right here is Cluck Norris. We're gonna put her in here, and we're gonna let them get adjusted to their new home. They're going down the ramp for the very first time.
Hey, ladies. These are beautiful. Oh, Mila.
Mila.
They're friends.
Mila.
Hey. Oh, guys, she's got some
just gotta
learning
get
to
used
do.
them. And we've actually watched videos on how to acquaint your dogs with the chickens. And this is exactly right. We don't want to tell her to get away from them. We want to let her see them and understand that they're not toys, just like we did with the cats. Mila does super good with our cats. And that's exactly what we need to do. All right, guys, so here's what is about to happen. And I know this is going to be an unpopular opinion with some of you. All 5 babies are still doing just fine. We are, however, going to take them and trade them in for a couple of reasons. One, like I told you guys from the get-go, I want to have these chickens almost like characters on the channel. Like, I want you guys to get to know them. And as these feathers are coming in on these babies, I'm very, very concerned that all 5 of them are going to look identical. And I'm not sure if we got any roosters or not. I don't think we did. I'm pretty sure all 5 of them are hens. But we are going to take them and trade them for where we just bought the silkies. This guy like buys and sells chickens all the time. So we're going to take the babies and trade them to him for 3 more laying hens, because we only have room for 5 chickens. That's it. Like, they have to stay in this coop for a little while until they get accustomed to being here. So we only have room for 5. That's it. I know Mom and Sarah both really, really wanted silkies, which I had kind of wrote off from doing. I didn't think we were going to be able to get silkies. As you guys saw right there, I did find 2 of them. He has a bunch more silkies, but they're all just black or gray. He had the 1 gray one, 1 black one, so I did get them. The gray one is Cluck Norris. I don't know what we're going to name the rest of them, but we're definitely naming the gray one Cluck Norris. But we are going to abandon raising the baby chicks. And here's the #1 reason. I want to tell you guys. This whole cage is super, super predator proof, with the exception of one thing. The most dangerous predator in this scenario with baby chickens are snakes. Now, we have never had a snake that I've ever seen on this property since we've lived here, because we have feral cats running around everywhere. It's getting super hot in the shed where we've been keeping the babies, so that's somewhat of a concern to me. So I'm not confident putting those baby chickens in this coop, especially now that we have the 2 silkies. We can't put them in there. But I'm just not confident putting those babies, and they're growing so fast. They're going to outgrow that tote really, really quickly, but I don't want them to get eaten by snakes. I'm not trying to be mean and cruel to them. So this thing is pretty much completely bulletproof for predators. It's got this little bitty like yard wire in it with just like literally like a 1/4 inch by 1/4 inch square. So raccoons, possums, things like that are not going to be able to get into this cage. Definitely not going to be able to get into the coop. So I just feel like for us, the best move right here is going to be to take the babies, trade them in. We found these chickens at a flea market, and we're going to show you all this when we go back up here. We're going to show you guys the process of getting these chickens, which we wanted to do from the get-go, but we just couldn't. Mila's going crazy. She didn't know what to think about the chickens right now, but she's going to be all right. So we're going to take the babies, we're going to load them up, and we're going to go trade them in for some full-size chickens that are already laying age. Like, these silkies, they're ready to lay, ready to rock and roll right now. Let's go check out and get us some more chickens.
Sorry, little fellers, that we have to get rid of you, but we're gonna get bigger chickens because we've really only got one thing we want to do with them, and we want to eat their eggs and maybe other things, but we're gonna miss you. But I'll sing you a lullaby so that, you know, the trip's a little bit better for you. You know I like my chicken fried. Cold beer
Sarah,
on a Friday night.
I don't think that's a good lullaby to sing to
Why?
you're singing a song about fried chicken, baby.
Well, that's our end game, right?
You are cruel and unusual. Alright, y'all, so Dad is set up at the flea market, which he does pretty regularly up here. He sells tools, CDs, just anything and everything that he can buy. But you often hear a flea market called a swap meet, and that's what we're doing today. Y'all check this out. We brought all the baby chickens right here, and we're gonna trade them for some big chickens. We're gonna do a good old-fashioned chicken swap. That's what's about to happen. We're gonna do a chicken swap.
Look.
I got these. They're all full of premium. They're about a week. I got them last Mondays when I bought them. I'm gonna get 3 more hens from you.
What are those? Yeah, they got pigs. They got pigs. You think I can convince Ronnie to get me some pigs? Pretty.
Yeah.
I like that one. Guess what else they have?
What?
The pig.
We are not getting a baby pig. Absolutely
come on,
not.
they got pigs.
No, under no circumstances. How much are those?
Oh, dude, there's pigs. I tried, guys. Maybe later. We'll come back another time.
All right, guys. So we went from 5 chickens to 4, which I think we're perfectly fine with, because what that's going to do is that's going to give us plenty of room in the coop. We got the 2 silkies. We got a red laying hen and a white laying hen. We're good to go on the chicken front. Let's go home, and we're going to tell y'all what we named them.
We're bringing them home.
So let me get this straight. The first time we bought chickens home, we brought them home in a box that looked like fried chicken. And now you're bringing them home in a corn sack.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to figure out what's happening. All right, let's take them back here and introduce them to their friends and see what happens.
We got this. All right, baby. Moment of truth. See if they like their friends.
Well, hopefully they don't fight, because we've already seen one fight. Y'all, listen to me. Don't be those people at the flea market that go and get into a physical We witnessed a physical altercation at the flea market just now. Y'all check this out. Apparently, oh girl, I'm assuming that he was in the right, because we seen him walking away with his stuff after the cops got there. So I don't know if it was a domestic dispute. I don't know what was going on, but don't be the people that fight at the flea market. Like, don't do that. Don't be that guy. All right, so moment of truth. We already told y'all we got Cluck Norris.
Yep.
All right, and Cluck Norris is already in the coop. This, if I can get my hand down in here. This guy's not happy. I can't get a hold of him. All right, this is Nugget.
Yes, Landon
wanted to name one Nugget.
So the white one.
So this one
is Nugget.
Is Nugget.
Oh my!
Nugget.
He just like flew
spicy.
down there. You gotta watch. He might be a spicy nugget.
Nugget. We don't want them fighting. We already talked about the fight at the flea market. We don't need that going on. This guy's mad. I mean, everybody's mad, but I'm not gonna lie to y'all. If somebody yanked me up and stuffed me down the sack, I'd probably be mad too.
Truth. Is that okay left open?
What? Yeah. You come raise the chair up, I'm gonna grab it. Yeah. Oh.
What's his name?
This is Nugget. We had our first. Are you filming this? We had our first escapee.
Well, gonna have to change it to Hendini.
Nuggets then got away, y'all. What about them apples? All right. And then this is our other one. This is Hennifer Aniston, aka the PYC. There you go. Oh, and that one's actually letting me pet her. Look, she likes to be petted. That's a good one there. All right, so this is.
Should we tell him the fourth name? Because we didn't tell him what one of the other guys'
we actually
name.
did. We forgot. We completely forgot to tell you all the other Silky's name.
Because it has long hair.
Has,
so you know.
Yeah, it has long hair. Okay, Mom actually picked this name. but we're gonna call the black, so we got a gray silky and a black silky. The black silky, beach drum, because we always think he's gonna stay drummy.
Yeah.
Y'all like what we did there?
Let's see how they're doing together. 4 friends. This is kind of like, you know, the Golden Girls, if you think about it. 4
yeah, we should have
chicks.
just named them like we should have named them the Golden Girls.
The Golden Girls names. Next time we ever get more. Which they were kind of near each other.
Yeah.
So they were both in this. The 2 silkies were in the same cage,
Yeah,
and then the
together.
other 2 were in the same cage. Were they? No, were the other 2 in the same cage
No,
together?
they were not. But they're
They like each other.
Yeah, they're all good. And I mean, and let's be honest, like, these chickens are probably going to be loved and taken care of more than any other chickens. A lot of those chickens that are getting bought up there today, they're going straight home and somebody's cooking them up. Especially the roosters. We did not get a rooster. We don't want a rooster for a couple reasons. One, we're not trying to like raise baby chicks. That's not what we want to do at all. We just want eggs for eating. And I don't want to run the risk of an egg being fertile and cracking it open. Like, I don't need that kind of drama in my life. So we were intentionally not trying to get a rooster. So we got 2 of the silky hens, a red hen, and then the white hen is just kind of a mixed breed, like a mutt chicken maybe, if that's what you want to call it. But they all lay eggs. So we are ready to rock and roll with our chicken flock, y'all. Let's go.
Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed that one. It was only kind of suiting that we did this intro and outro on the one wheel, because I haven't done it on the one wheel in a little while. Like, I had somebody comment the other day and they're like, hey, did you get rid of the one wheel? I haven't seen you on it in a while. And it's no, absolutely not. Still love the one wheel and still ride it all the time. Just haven't done a lot of filming on it, but it just seemed kind of suitable to wrap this video up out here on the one wheel, because hey, we were kind of doing everything in this video. Again, I feel like we definitely made the right decision with the chickens. It made way more sense for us to go ahead and get egg laying hens for what we needed them for. And you know, right or wrong, that's what we did. The babies were I was really worried about putting the babies in that coop at an early age, which is what we were going to end up having to do. I was worried about them, you know, end up getting eaten by a snake or something crazy like that. And before that, I mean, we caught some fish today, caught those couple red snappers. Jerry got on a flounder, and I know that was kind of uneventful in the video when you guys watch it, because he honestly didn't even realize he was on a fish. I was kind of looking around and doing some other things while he was catching that, and didn't even realize he had a fish until basically he had it up in the boat. So we're going to cook that flounder up, and it's going to be really, really good. So I'm pretty excited about that. Guys, I truly hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, make sure you give it a great big thumbs up. If you are new here to the Cameraman Ron channel, we would greatly appreciate it if you take a moment and smash that subscribe button 2022 style. We can't wait to see y'all on the next one. Y'all take care, and we'll see you soon.